Mike Renner here, breaking down the film of Rashan Gary, the Michigan defensive end / maybe defensive tackle. We'll get into that a little later. But one of the most coveted defensive prospects in the upcoming draft class. He'll most likely be a first rounder, could even be a top 10 pick when it's all said and done. And we're going to show you exactly why teams are so high on him and what he brings to the table here. Here he is at the wide 9 technique, and that's where he had his most success at Michigan, was primarily, pretty much only utilized in a defensive end role there, a lot of times out wide, and this was when he was at his best. When he gets to explode off the line of scrimmage, get ahead of steam, and attack the offensive tackles, that's when he won the most. And what you love to see here is 280 plus pounds, he explodes off the ball like a 250-pound outside linebacker. God did not make a lot of men as explosive as Rashan Gary, and that's why NFL teams are going to be so high on him. As you'll see here, not much technique going on in this rep. This is just pure power. Just the left tackle had no chance at that point. If you're not strong enough to hold up against that, you're just not going to be able to stop it because Rashan Gary is that explosive. Here's Rashan Gary against Indiana, his highest graded game from this past season. And again, the power in his hands and that initial pop on contact is what is so impressive in Rashan Gary's game. Why you think that it could still translate against NFL tackles, because he just absolutely bullies offensive tackles at the college level. If you'll run it here, here he is going up against the right tackle. And again, everything goes off the bull with him. He is trying to strike into the offensive lineman's chest, because once he gets that initial hand placement, he wins the rep. While Gary is a freak of nature athletically, there are certainly some concerns to his game. Just in terms of overall grade, his best 2 seasons were barely above 80, not close to the other elite pass rushers in this class, like a Josh Allen, a Nick Bosa, even a Clelin Ferrell. He just has not graded well at the college level. One of the big reasons being because he struggles to win the edge. He's similar to Jadeveon Clowney in that respect, that a lot of his actual best pass rushing reps come against guards when he actually wins clean to the outside or the inside. But when he's going up against tackles, he struggles to get to the outside, bend the edge, and turn back to the quarterback. So that's why I actually think, similar to someone like Solomon Thomas a few years ago with the 49ers, his best position may be to kick inside at the next level, put on a little weight, because his best reps, like I said, come against guards. As you'll see here, he's lined up at the defensive end, but they bring the blitz off the side, goes up against the guard, and just uses that power again, the strike on the shoulder pads, to move him out of the way. That was consistent when we saw him lining up against offensive guards on the interior when he got those reps, but on the outside was not the same pass rusher, really a bull rush only at this point. So I can get on board with drafting Gary highly if you have a plan to put him on the inside, but as a pure edge rusher, we might see a similar start to his career like we've seen with Solomon Thomas.